Chief Seattle said, "Humankind has not woven the web of life. We are but one thread within it. Whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves. All things are bound together. All things are connected." What is Indigenous knowledge? We learned that it is a holistic framework for how to survive as a species. It's holistic, adaptive, dynamic, and developed over a millennium. Progress does not always mean advancement and innovation. It is recognizing that sustainability is the main lens and guide to view all actions. Indigenous knowledge requires great humility to understand mankind as a thread of a greater natural system. It is about listening and understanding others before speaking and acting. Why is Indigenous knowledge important to me? Indigenous knowledge has put me in closer touch with my roots. My family comes from a poor village in Brazil where many of the customs, practices, and medicines are non-conventional. It has also made me recognize my relationship with nature while providing a connecting thread to combating racism and achieving sustainability. Indigenous people are the natural guardians of the earth. The Indigenous relationship with Mother Earth serves as a model to achieve sustainability and combat environmental issues. Understanding this approach to environmental issues, we can begin to discern between globalization and global citizenship. The bureaucracies and geopolitical formalities of borders can hinder the process of sustainability and healing. To begin the healing process of Mother Earth, we have to look beyond political identities tied to borders, because climate change can cause mass exodus and climate gentrification, disruption of borders, and economic collapse of societies. The relationship Indigenous people have with the earth encompasses a universal vision beyond political identity, and for these reasons, we need to respect and embrace the Indigenous responsibilities in taking care of the earth by recognizing the Indigenous right to self-governance and determination beyond borders. An international Indigenous alliance would be the front lines of defense to combating environmental issues and would serve as an additional pillar for future frameworks concerning relationships with Indigenous people. Beyond repairing and revitalizing the relationship between Canada and Indigenous people, the Indigenous knowledge can directly improve the well-being of any individual. In previous years, I have felt lost, defeated, and up until now, struggling with mental health issues. But Indigenous knowledge, taught by Indigenous professors, has revived my spirit and fostered an inner hope by connecting several suppressed aspects of my identity and my relationship with the earth. It has created more bridges between citizens, and it has strengthened my Indigenous allyship. This new sense of community and solidarity, committed to a higher purpose that could benefit all of humanity, should serve as an example where Indigenous knowledge can have unfathomable benefits that could extend from microcosms to the macrocosms of societies on a global front. By standing together, committed to healing the earth, we can also heal each other and our relationships. I sincerely believe that Canada can turn a new leaf and regenerate a new spirit of healing that would reverberate across the world. This is an opportunity to take bold action to heal each other and the planet in solidarity. In doing so, we would illuminate a bright future at the end of the tunnel that younger generations have recently seen as dark. Canada has been given a unique opportunity to re-establish itself as a global model for peacekeeping, community building, and innovative efforts in sustainability. It is an opportunity to come out of this pandemic with glowing hearts, remarkable perseverance, and an unprecedented progress towards a new humanistic democracy that includes our Indigenous brothers and sisters as global leaders of the new world ahead of us. It is a vision that started as a seed planted by the Royal Commission of Aboriginal People, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. And now that seed has provided the opportunity to undo the generational trauma, sustain a fruitful hope for living, and nourish future generations. After harvesting from Indigenous knowledge for so many years, this new vision is not only righteous, but just. Together, we can be the solution that the world so desperately needs. We can realize this new vision that should have been a reality when settlers first arrived. It is the same vision that coincides with the likeness of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream. And it is the same vision that will lead the world out of this dark tunnel into a light of vitality and hope.